Hello and happy Saturday. Let's see what we can get done for today. What is the message? Let's do the past to the present and see what comes up. Right, this is about a relationship. This is about something coming in that had lots of potential, lots of hope. Love begins. There's the hope, there's the love, there's the two people pouring from the same cup there, going in, all flowing lovely, nice little rainbow on the top there. That is all about a yes for me, as you know, from Spirit. This is a wish fulfillment. This blew out as well, and we also get the card of marriage. So this is like a wish fulfillment. This is a relationship that has recently come in or came in and had all this wonderful potential. Like, it just feels like whatever was happening, you were feeling like you were going to grow things together from the start. Because look, you've got that little bud there, but you've already got some money, you've got some knowledge, you've got some wisdom. So this is about something that was potentially, felt quite spiritual and like it was going to grow and become something really fruitful. And I feel like whoever this is for, one of you had lost hope when it came to relationships, had lost confidence when it came to a relationship. For some of you felt like you wouldn't be able to have that again. Look, just as I'm saying that, we get the house and the home and the child and the family. So you didn't think that you were going to be able to get that again. And then all of a sudden there's this person comes in with this equal balance. And this either proposal of marriage coming through with this, or the fact that you did get married. So take that how it resonates. For some of you, there will have been talk of marriage. You may have got engaged quickly. You may have made big plans together quickly. You may have tried to bring two families together. Look, harmony. It was like you could cross any boundary, any lesson, any obstacle, anything like that together, especially like financially and emotionally there with these two cards that have come out. So it didn't matter what was going on, you both seemed to think, or you both felt at some point like you could get through this together. Okay, there was lots of celebrating, there was lots of happiness, rejoicing. Other people around you, I feel, in the beginning were also celebrating. And, like in this wish fulfillment, because that's how it felt. It felt like a wish fulfillment. Right, let's see what's gone on since then. What's been going on up to there and now, please? I mean, for some of you, this may have just happened. For others of you, this is past, because I have said past to present. So what do we need to know in the present, coming up to the present? Whew. Okay. I've just heard really loudly in my ear, detour. So there became a detour, there came truth, and there became people starting to stand their ground. So it feels here to me like this is either somebody within the relationship, so like, I don't know, a parent or children or a job or some kind of situation came in that sort of shone a massive truth on this relationship, where both of you ended up standing your ground and having to think about whether you were doing the right thing going forward together as a team, as a couple. So we've gone from this feeling of having all this love, affection, being able to build together, to suddenly thinking, are we doing the right thing? Are we going in the right direction? I think other people may have been getting involved, may have been telling you, that things weren't working out, or the situation wasn't a potential, they could see from a higher perspective. This was a bubble maybe that you guys were in. Let me just keep going, because I want to know whether you've stood your ground in this, the pair of you, or whether it has made you, or whether it is going to make you guys come to a standstill. Yeah, this is all about getting a balance on emotions here. Look, we get the solar plexus and we get the sacral chakra. So this is about really getting a balance here. Look, can you see? It has really like pulled you guys apart. It's made you think about, you know, where the land lies, where you're meant to be going. These are all the different doors that people can go through for marriage, for future, for money, for finances. It's about decisions, movement and choices. And this has all come through whoever this person is that's standing their ground, or that's like butting heads and getting in the middle of this relationship. It's caused a disbalance from what you had before, and it's also pulling you from left to right and into pieces. I do feel that you guys are like, or you guys were very much in love, very much looking for, looking to the future. But then somebody's sort of come in the way, or a certain situation has come in the way. And it's been about somebody standing their ground with this person. It's been about somebody, you know, putting down their foot and setting a boundary. And I don't think that they have. I think they've hovered and decided that whoever it was that was giving this, whoever it was that was giving this information, even though they know deep in their heart that this is a spiritual union, this is a spiritual relationship, they don't want to lose what they've got. So somehow they're frightened of losing either family, friends, finances, social status. There's something that they're frightened of losing. Due to either something that happened to them in the past and somebody having control over them, or losing a certain item, okay? And they don't want, all they want to do is squash the situation and squash the problem. So whoever this truth teller is, they're not quite telling the truth, I don't think, but it has made this person either take a step back from the relationship, start seeing the relationship in a different light, or it's completely like squashed the relationship, okay? And without this person or you standing your ground as to what is going on here, and like recognizing the other person for the true person that they are, remember this person that you met, or them remembering who you are, for them to squash this, okay? But at the moment their intuition is hidden, and all they can think about is the fact that they may lose a different, what they think is a different spiritual union within their life. So like I say, a child, or, you know, it could be something to do with an ex in a home, it could be to do with a parent or a sister or a brother, or, you know, whatever. But they do feel there's things to lose, or that they may lose more by choosing you or you choosing them. So yeah, remember, yeah, they don't want to have to look back on this and have an issue and think that they did wrong. So they have been quite happy to put this spiritual union to one side, this true love to one side, and you know, whoever this person is, and I don't even think it's very clear who the person is. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think, if you're the person that's been left behind by this person, you don't even know what it is that stopped this. You just have a feeling that there's been third parties in the way, in between. So if you've been sort of wondering, is there a third party involved in this? There is somehow. It doesn't have to mean that they ended up with somebody else. It just means that there was a third party that came in and got in the middle of your relationship. So everything was going hunky-dory, and then they were just like, right, I don't want this anymore, I don't like that person, or that my person's too happy. Or, you know, people do a lot of things for a lot of jealous reasons. I am going to obviously go into a extended look into this more, because even I want to know what's going on. And I'm just going to look at star signs. I'm going to look at some of my more meaty cards that tell you exactly how it is. I'm going to look at if this relationship can come back together, and why this person is being as they are. Because it might be that was to pull you apart because you were meant to come apart, but it could also be that they have stuck their oar in and things can still come back together. So I am going to look into that. If you want to come over to my subscription page, which may I add is only £3.49 a month, for the whole month you get everything. You get all the you know, extra videos, you get picker cards, you get live readings, you get cheaper readings, so I offer a discount in there, and mainly the only chance you can get to get a reading with me. You get healing posts, so I do healing every week. I pick you all a card every week. There's all sorts goes on in there. You get new moon, full moon readings. So if you want to come over there, go to transitionswithrebecca.co.uk or .com, and you will find a subscription tab which you go on. You can get there direct. If not, you can look at my Facebook, and you'll find the subscription hub on there. I do have 2 accounts, so it's only on one of them. Right, guys, I will see you in the extended, and if not, do like, share and follow so you can see my messages daily. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.